still not perfect, and it is filled with chaos. Maybe your life is perfect, but mine isn't. But I am still trying to make lemonade out of these lemons, child. Seriously, so calm down, people. You know, there are some people that hate when I say calm down. Oh well. So, as you saw from the preview, I am having a whole rotisserie chicken that I got from my grocery store and some Caesar salad, okay? I'm trying to do it healthy, okay? Because tomorrow it won't be. What did I eat today? I had a fried egg on an English muffin and 2 pieces of ham. And I was rushing out the door. I had to have something in my system. I love to tell you guys the time, and it is 9 o'clock. So I ate at 7 o'clock this morning. So from 7 to 9, it's almost been a fast. I am starving. Why the mukbangers act like they haven't eaten? So the last meal I had was at 7 a.m. and now it's 9 p.m. You do the math, boo. You do the math. So I got Bertha on deck, child. Yes, I do. That is some iced tea. I got some Cholula. And this is actually my favorite hot sauce on fried food. And I've never tried it on a rotisserie chicken. This is my Valentina hot sauce. So, if this is your first time tuning in to my chaos, you have reached the right channel. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, boo-boo, and join the family. I will embrace you with open arms and love you. You have to love me for me and, you know, not expect something else. Some people like, that's not your personality. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let me tell you, my students today were all kinds of suckers. So I'm a single mom of 3 teenagers. You try doing that by yourself. Take a walk in my shoes, child. Single mom of 3 teenagers. I am an English teacher, and I love all my students. So I'm teaching summer school right now, and I had about 59,000 students come up and hug me today, and I just love them so much. So, and in another video, I don't know if it'll be this video, I'll be starting at a new school, and I'm just super excited about the new school. And they seem to embrace my creativity, the way my brain works. My brain works different than the average person. It really does. It does. Okay? And so they're open to my creativity, and I sent the email, and I may have said this before because sometimes I jump over videos, and I was like, well, if you're open to my creativity, I need a favor from you. Speaking to the AP, assistant principal, I said, I need every last desk moved out of my classroom. I want to create the ultimate alternative seating classroom that doesn't consist of a traditional classroom desk, because times are changing, how kids think are changing, everything is changing, but the schools need to change with those kids and how they learn. Learning should be individualized. So she got approval. She said done. So I got my official email today saying that they want to offer me the position from HR, and they're about to send me a whole bunch of work that I need to send back, a whole bunch of paperwork that I need to send back to the school. So I'm really excited that they are open to working with me and allowing me to be me. So I'm actually excited. I wish school would start next week. So with that said, I done ran my mouth too much, child. And I'm hungry. Did I have to get up and get something? I felt like I did. Did I have to? Y'all need to look out for me now, because the way this brain works, sometimes it'll be all over the place, child. I'm hungry. I need to get a bite to eat. Had to change some things. So what this is right here is a pickled radish. So what that is, child, is a pickled radish. It's good. It's good. So, our topic of the day Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hold on. Wait a minute. You try eating from 7, not eating from 7 to 9 p.m. Caesar salad. You cut me, give me the leg down. It's okay. I'll even give y'all the first bite, honey. Thank you, Jesus.
Mom.
I'm on the set, sucker.
Can you buy me tickets for this movie?
You better get out of my face.
Huh?
You better get out of my face. I'm eating right now.
Obviously.
Anyway, I'm on the set, sucker.
Alright, I'll be back whenever you're done.
You need to get a job. How about that? I'm just hungry. Hold on, okay? I'm starving. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. The guy that was supposed to look at our AC today decided to reschedule. So I think he's supposed to come tomorrow. I had to get something in my system, y'all. I wanted to have a sauce to dip my chicken. I couldn't take it anymore. I was just hungry. Caesar salad. I got the Caesar salad in the bag. So, let me try the Cholula. I don't know what hot sauce to try, y'all. Let me try the Cholula. Let me try to see which one I like better. I don't know. I don't know. tell you this. I tried the slurping. For those who like the slurping sounds, I tried it. But it chokes me. It does. So, I can't slurp for y'all. I just can't do it. I still said I would try with some noodles, but it goes down the wrong pipe, y'all. I was hungry. So, I was minding my business. I really was. And then these videos started popping up. About Eat with Q. People giving their reaction. And then Beloved responded to Eat with Q's video reaction. I have not collabed with any damn body. But as an educator, we teach our students to argue both sides of the fence. So you argue one side, you have to argue the other side, because there's always two sides to a story. I'm not taking anybody's side, because how someone is made to feel is how they're made to feel. So, like I said, I haven't collabed with nobody, but I did have an opportunity to meet with Blove at her meet and greet. Okay? I didn't have any problems with her. And you know, I'm a nobody in the YouTube mukbang community. So, but that doesn't mean I won't have an opinion. I still have an opinion. So, I guess Eat with Q didn't have a good experience with Blove and her family. But I guess she was so hurt, because that's how she felt, that she created a video. And on my main channel, I too have done the same thing. When I'm so hurt, sometimes I'll create a video, or I'll write a spoken word piece. I don't know which hot sauce I like better. And Q said, she prayed on it. So I guess she wanted to say what she wanted to say. What she has a right to. Now, then B-Love says, boo boo, you got my number. You could have called me if you felt that way. I understand that perspective too. Another thing Eat with Q said, she said, I was so hungry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Bro, which one is it?
So she said that, and I also say this. In a nutshell, people won't remember what you did, or people won't remember certain things, but a person will always remember how you made them feel. That's how I say it. They'll always remember how you affected their heart. And how she felt is how she felt. And I can understand B-Love too, because she was like, I didn't know any of this because everything seemed fine when you were up in my house. And Q was saying she cried for 8 hours on her way back home. I guess they drove. Q drove to B-Love's house. And it was an 8-hour trip with her sister. Now, I will say this. I will say this. Being the mom, not one, not two, but 3 teenagers. Teenagers can be moody. Going off to college, you're still a teenager. Darius is still a teenager. And once you start talking about somebody's children, it does take it to a whole new level. And, you know, Eat with Q went to B-Love's house to collab with B-Love, not with the family. Because sometimes if I have people come to my house, sometimes my teenagers won't even come downstairs. Child, my daughter, if her hair is not done, because that's Bobby, the one who wears the braids, she ain't coming downstairs for nobody. She's sensitive about her hair. But if they do come downstairs to get something out of the fridge or something like that, they will speak and they will be polite. I wasn't there. I don't know how Darius responded. But with B-Love and her family did the reaction video, Darius was like, that's really not my personality. And I can say this. Sometimes as a YouTuber, when the camera starts rolling, you're on. Because who wants to come and click on your channel and you dry? Okay? You dry. Some people know how to turn that switch off and on. Case in point. Dang, what's his name? Robin Williams. Funny comedian. Hilarious guy. Phenomenal actor. But behind the cameras and the lights, Robin Williams suffered from depression to a point where he eventually committed suicide. There are other celebrities that commit suicide because behind those cameras and those lights, lives another person. And maybe that's not Darius's, you know, personality you're on. Sometimes even me, as an educator, as a teacher, when I'm at school, I'm on. I have the energy, boop, 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 hugging my children, loving my students. I'm on. Because I don't think it's fair for them to see a dry teacher. And they will never see that. So, sometimes when I'm home, I just want to just let everything go. Sometimes I cry because I'm going through a life storm. Sometimes I cry. Sometimes I'm laughing. Sometimes I close myself in a room, because there are many facets to my personalities. There are many facets to other people's personality. And the things that people see when they're on the camera is different. So I assume when Q went there, she thought that she was gonna meet the same people that she met on camera. Now, if you meet me, you gonna get this, honey. You gonna get it all, honey. I'm gonna give you all the loving. So seriously, so calm down. So, because typically this is my personality. But sometimes I have my days when it's not. Well, I just want to ooh, okay? So I guess her expectation was a little different. And Nate, B-Love's husband, went on to say that he was setting up his camera for other visitors. Because I guess she wasn't the only guest that day. So, but I will say this. When it comes to talking about someone's children, I would say no matter how old they are, it's different. It takes a whole new ball game. And I was glad, very glad, I got the perspective from B-Love, and I got a different perspective from Eat with Q. I saw both sides, and I was very happy that B-Love addressed it. But she didn't address it on her channel, she addressed it on Darius's channel. And I assume that Darius wanted to say something, because Q was like, and your child who's about to college should know better. I guess Darius is not the same off camera as he is on camera, because we're different. It's like a light switch. It's like showtime when the lights and the camera comes on. But now that the gloves are off, they put it out in the universe, or Eat with Q put it out in the universe for people to give their opinions. In a short amount of time that I met B-Love, I didn't have any problem. I mean, it was a short visit. She was bubbly. Nate was bubbly. Her sons weren't there. Look at this thing. Get it. Huh? God, when B-Love said she saw my video of me with Eat with Q and the popping and the smacking, I knew I was in trouble, child.
Put your head down like which one? Listen, huh? You got that mouth. I said you was doing Eat with Q songs.
I swear to God, I have been a comedian all my life. I think I have missed my call. And I was like, I said, let me just try it.
Girl, you was trying to smack. I said, this girl is hilarious.
So I I have been a comedian. Y'all know I didn't mean no harm with the. She's short, y'all. I didn't mean no harm.
Listen, I'm trying to get in there. I know you did. You know, I get the humor. I get it.
And I was like, the lady was like, you have made it to the shade room. I was like, what's the shade room? Yeah. I was like, what's the shade room?
That's right. Them things
Look,
are
I ain't getting
expensive.
coins like her. I gotta wait for a picture. I gotta put my
coin.
Yeah, I gotta put myself on layaway.
I know that's right, girl. Them things is a beast. I'm telling you.
And I was like, I hope she's not acting like, you know, Diana Ross. Yes, dear. Come on. Next. It was a great meet and greet. Blove loved me. I loved her. And I know how teens are. Here's the other thing. This is just for me, okay? And I'm entitled to my opinion. Period. I forgot what I was going to say. I sure did. Why you let me do that? I just know how teens are. Being a mom of 3 teenagers, I probably personally wouldn't have taken offense. And I also heard various also heard his side. He was like, I didn't know who she was. Like, mom asks people over all the time. He was like, I didn't know her. I wouldn't be offended by Tim. And Nate was busy. So, I'm interested to see how this plays out. You know, they all made it big in the community. Look, I'm a nobody. But that doesn't mean I don't have an opinion.
Whenever we get that. I just brushed my teeth, but. Oh man.
So I can see it from both sides, how one side possibly took it wrong. And at the end of the day, that's when you have a conversation. But I know I have put stuff out there too. So I get both sides. I get both sides, and I understand it coming from a teenager's perspective and coming from a perspective as a mother. Because once somebody comes from my kids, period.
Period.
You gotta respond to that. I blocked plenty of people coming from one of my kids from one of my videos on my main channel, Only in Bazzle's World. Yeah, well, you getting blocked. So maybe it could have been a simple conversation, you know. But on the other hand, I understand how it is when you're so upset and you just want to let it out. But when you involve children, a whole different beast. And Darius is her baby. Okay? And Darius up there. And Steph and Tasha, they was like, we don't got nothing to do with that shit. They was like, we had a good experience with both. So I guess, you know, Q was internalizing it and, you know, rolling it around in her head and her heart. But me, just for me, we're all different. I'm like, that, I would have like, that was not too friendly, huh? I don't know, I couldn't imagine it. I believe he would have fell in love with me anyway. What's up, Big D? How's that baby doing? But I know he's a teenager. I have him. And he would have been like, hi. But I understand the mentality of a teenager. He's still a teen. He's not in college yet. He is not past 21. He's a teenager. So, you know, I wouldn't have thought nothing about it, and I would have thought nothing about Nate either. Just he working, or he come down because he was whatever. I'm not there to send him. I would have been there to see B-Love. Just like when I went to the meet and greet, I was there to see B-Love. Hey Nate, how you doing, boo-boo? I mean, we had a good time anyway. I'm gonna have a good time with whoever, and I'm gonna make you have a good time because that's just my personality. I'm gonna bring you into my world, honey. You know, you're gonna be in Bazzle's world. You know, hug Nate. B-Love and I had a good time. Prissy P and I had a good time. I love hugging Prissy P. I could hug her all day, huh?
Gang, gang, gang.
Okay, and I'm gonna let y'all know she is sweet, because I was like, I hope they not acting like, you know, like Giant and and had a good time. With her Prissy P's husband, no problems. But see, that's just my personality. You know, I can see me and Darius being buddies. What's up, Big D? What you doing, boy? you can't help but to love the Bazzle. Child, people were students, because we in summer school. Students were coming up hugging me. I was like, were you in my class? Some of them just hugged me and, oh, she's my favorite teacher. I'm like, look, you weren't even my class, but I'm your favorite teacher. Okay, come on, baby girl. You can give them good hugs too. And it's just my personality. So maybe you have to have a personality. So I think for me, it's my channel, okay? So for me, I'm a mom of teens and I know how moody they can be. I wouldn't have thought nothing about, for me, you know, we're all gonna take things differently because we have different background and life experiences. Okay, so in classroom we say it's your backpack of knowledge, what you already know, your backpack of experiences. So each child in my class comes to the table with different knowledge, different life experiences. Me being older, probably twice Q's age, probably, okay. More than likely. So, you know, twice her age, me being a mom of teenagers, me being happily divorced and now happily singled, okay? Singled. So I'm just putting that out there for y'all, okay? I haven't been single since birth. I am single for the first time in like forever. So, but it wouldn't have bothered me if Nate came down. Nah, you know, I still would have. I probably would have said, "Where's Nate at? Where he's at? Where he's working? Take me to. Let me see the studio. You know, come on, girl." I would have grabbed her hand. We would have been BFFs. Okay, you wait till you meet me. You just wait. Seriously. And so it doesn't. For me, everybody's different. So please, everybody's different. Don't throw no shade. Don't throw no hate. I have a personality that's very unique. And I've said this before, I could be in a grocery store, I could be online waiting to pay. Somebody's in front of me and I may pick up their hot, what you gonna drink your hot sauce in? Because I like my hot sauce on chicken. What you put yours on? I'm starting a conversation. That's just my personality. Everybody's personality is different. And the way B-Love stated is that Eat with Q was kind of quiet and kind of reserved. So we're all going to take things differently based on our background experience. Once again, I'm a mom of teenagers. I know how they're moody. So I probably wouldn't have paid Darius no mind. I wouldn't have been offended by him. Hello. You know, What you doing, boy? I probably say, what you doing, boy? You up there singing or something? You know, what you doing? Let me see your room. That would have been me. And so, with Nate, whatever, I can tell you we would have been having no conversations about Christ. I can't argue with that. You got it, Nate. You got that one. So, you know, based on her personality, it could have been taken the wrong way. There's always two sides to the story. Maybe Darius weren't in the mood. Maybe she was a little more sensitive because she traveled so long. She was tired and she expected something different. Her expectations were up here, but what was delivered was down here, so she's gonna take it differently, which is fine. You know, we all have I have expectations for my own kids and my students, and sometimes I'm disappointed that they didn't meet my expectation, but everybody has their own. So, you know, I'm sorry that her visit hurt her so much, and I'm sorry that, you know, what she received was different than what she expected, because sometimes our expectations are not always met. And when I was married to Humpty, I learned that what I expect from someone is what I expect, but it's not what they planned on giving or delivering. So my expectations, they are what they are, and if I get less than that, sometimes I have to reflect. And as a teacher, one of the most important jobs about a teacher is you reflecting about your day, reflecting how can you do things better, how can you do things differently. So I'm a big reflector, and I want to analyze all elements of my day. How can I be a better person? Did I receive that child's behavior in the wrong way? What went on with that child? Did something happen at home and I know that the kids are just moody? It is what it is. So I can see Q's point of view, and I can see how it hurt Blove, and I can see Blove's point of view. I can see both sides of the coin. I really can. But once again, this is coming from someone who has life experiences that Q doesn't have. She's not a mom. She doesn't, you know, she hasn't raised a teenager, and I get it quadruple because I work with teenagers and moody teens. One minute they curse, one minute they could be cursing you out, the next minute, I love you, Miss Bazzle, love you, you're my favorite teacher. But I'm like, didn't you just throw your stuff on the floor and call me a B word? Which is probably only happened once in my 4 years of my career. Only one time. And then let me trust and believe they were hugging me and stuff the other day, but I had to let that go. As a teacher, you have to let things go. So I'm coming with different experience, but I can see how both sides could be offended. I really, really can. I can see how Blove is offended because Eat with Q went through the route of YouTube and not through the route of a call to really talk about it. It would have been discussed. I would have got to the bottom before I left. Oh, why Nate didn't come down? What's he doing? Where Nate at? You know, so I would have took that differently. And Darius, I want to pay him no mind. Teenager, that's what he is. But when our expectations are really high, sometimes we're disappointed. I love both of them. I appreciate them for what they have accomplished. It's just different. It's different for both. I can see both sides. I can see how Q was offended and hurt. You traveled all that way, but at the end of the day, she did not say anything really. From what I saw, she didn't say anything about Blove. She said something about Nate, she said something about Darius, and she said something about the boys. She said something about the boys. She did not say anything about Blove. How did Blove make her feel? Okay. So I'm going to give my reaction to some more of the video. This is probably going to be a long video. So stay tuned for that. So until next time, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Later.